You think?
You get that?
Yeah, I got that.
That's usually not what you want to tell Popo. Oh, shit.
Oh!
Yeah. You gotta light them up.
Good shit. That's how I would do it too. That's 100% how I would do it too.
I think I grabbed the hair.
Oh, it's just nuts. Welcome to the other side. Everything else. Oh, here we are on the other side of everything else. It's right over there. If you need to give me a call, got everything on the other side. It's over there. The everything. Lots of times when you're looking for everything else, it's right there on the other side. Right there on the other side. And you saw the backside of that fella right there diving into a Bass Pro tank, which happens more often than you think. I think that was in Alabama. I want to say Alabama. He crashed his car outside into a pole, and then he came in stripped naked. Most of the time they don't strip naked, but he stripped naked. Jumped in there. I didn't see any reason to pixelate anything. It was too far away. You couldn't really see anything. There's no knock against the fella or anything. It's just the way it is. You couldn't really see anything, so I figure it's safe to play that. I guess I'll find out. But anyway, starting off with a little naked man. It's 2024. We need a naked man in the tank, and then we need him dragged off by nuts dragging on the ground, just the way it used to be, the way it has been for years. Oh, today's episode is actually going to be called Cover Up, which we're going with a theme there. He probably should have been covered up, but he wasn't. And because I'm going to do cover songs by some bands. I'm going to do some cover songs. I'm going to pick three that you may not have known. I know when I found out, I've known for years now, but when I found out, I was kind of surprised that I always thought those were the originals. But and then I'm going to do three of my favorite cover songs. Where I don't necessarily like the cover song better, but it's right there with the original. But another thing that one of the big cover-ups is the list. The list has finally came out. Epstein's Island, Pedophile Island. The list has come out. No surprises there. Bill Clinton's name was on there 50 times. This is the flight log. The flight log, and as they will tell you whenever they put the list out there, no wrongdoings have been found. I guess we got to wait for another list for that, I guess. But anyway, the surprising one on that to me was Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking, he's a genius in the wheelchair. He spoke. He's no feeling from the neck down, so it just kind of boggles the mind on what did he get out of it? What did they get out of it? I mean, I'm sure they got money out of it, but I mean, he could be all innocent, why he's there. But I mean, if he was there for certain reasons, I mean, I'd maybe to watch, maybe that's the stimuli there. I don't know. But anyway, that's the thing there. But we here at the other side of everything else, like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. Let me know what you think. Whether on Rumble or YouTube or you see it on Facebook, Truth Social, Spotify for podcasters. They put it on Apple for me. I think it's on Amazon. Different. It's on all the different platforms. So please subscribe. Let me know what you think. But we did find out because we dug a little deeper here at the other side of everything else, and there has been some people actually that have been trapped on the island for at least 3 years, and we actually even got some footage of them trying to get loose, trying to break free.
my dear?
You can count on me. Destin and I are crashing out of here. Are you with us? Oh, you can count on me.
We're crashing out of here, Mr. Howell. Are you with us?
Now, why didn't I think of that? Wait a minute, I just did. I told you and bring you around the road.
All right, girls, come on in the back of the cave.
In the back of the cave, Lovey.
Yeah, well, so there's a little bit of video of some people that's still trapped over there. I don't know if they're innocents. It's been going on for quite a while. Maybe they started out as the underage, and that's what they've grown into. I really don't know the details, but so we'll keep you up on whatever we find out there on the whole list. The Epstein. It's just a mess. I don't make light of it, but man, what a mess. But anyway, I'm going to jump into these guys. It's actually a cover band. It's actually a Journey tribute band, actually, called Voyage. And now they've released an album called Hugo's Voyage, an album called Inception. And the guy, he looks like Steve Perry. Sounds like him. He could have been the replacement, actually. But here's the Voyage with doing a little Journey. Oh, so as you expect, it's a tribute band, so and they sound a lot like them, and that's what you want out of a tribute band. But now they're actually going into a legitimate band, I guess. So this is some new stuff called Hugo's Voyage. Hugo is the singer's name, and so just 3 quick songs here. It'll give you an idea, and it's very Journey-like. A lot of them sound a whole lot like Journey, but like they took it right out of their playbook, right out of their songs. But let me know what you think about these. Oh yeah, that last song's got a lot of "Don't Stop Believing" in there. But anyway, I jump back and forth on those songs and give you an idea. But it don't sound bad. I definitely give them a little go around, check them out some more. Definitely got a great voice. It's right, there's no other Steve Perry. Steve Perry is one of the all-time greats, but he does a great job. He's got that kind of voice, so got to see him out there doing that stuff. So here we go. We're going to jump into our first of cover songs. Did you know that Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, let's not leave the Blackhearts out, I Love Rock and Roll is not an original song. It was a huge, huge hit for them, still is. And it was originally a song came out in 75 by the Arrows, which is actually male-dominated band. I just say that because of the vocals. And so let's just jump into that and give you a little back and forth on that and see what you think.
Machine.
Been dancing there by the record machine. I knew
The beat was going strong, playing my favorite song.
Oh, you know it wasn't going to be too long. No. I actually like the Ariel's version of it. It's a little more raw. The production's not as good, but it's I like his voice. But I mean, you're so used to the Joan Jett. It's she took that song and she made it her own. And the Blackhearts, of course, too. Now here's a song, "Love Hurts" by Nazareth. One of my favorite songs. Another song, one of my favorite songs. It's actually one of the songs that inspired me to start writing songs. I mean, I was I probably wasn't even 10 years old yet, and I heard the DJ say, if you're going through a breakup and you hear this song and it's gonna make you cry, and I'm like, I want to write songs that make people cry. I want to write songs that make people jump up and shout. I want to make them sing along, and it's kind of gave me that inspiration. Come to find out, they weren't the original. The Everly Brothers wrote that song back in 1960, and I'm a big Everly Brothers fan. I've got the 45 of Wake Up Little Susie, but I did not know that until like years and years later. And let's just go ahead and put these two songs back to back and give you an idea of that.
Scars, love wounds, and Mars any heart. Some bruised, bruised, and still I guess they're not fooling me. I know it isn't true. Love is just a lie.
I just noticed Nathers is love's like a flame. Everly Brothers, love is like a stove. Oh, either one of them will burn you when they're hot, though. Is it true? Is it true? You know it's true. But anyway, of course, one came out in 1960, the other one like 1974 or 5, something like that. And great. I like the Everly Brothers version of it, but Nathers, it can't beat that. And this one was a big surprise to me. Respect. Put a little respect on that name. Respect. I'm talking about Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. And always thought she was the original, but she's not the original of Respect. It's actually an Otis Redding song. And so I was real surprised when I learned that. So let's just put those two songs back to back.
Give it to me when you get home. Yeah, baby. Whip it to me when you get home. Now, just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take out T-C-B. You're running out of food, and I ain't lying. Just a little bit. Please stop me when you come home. Or you might walk in and fall down alone.
What you want, honey, you got it. And what you need, baby, you got it. All I'm asking for a little respect when I come home. Hey, now.
Baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it too. All I'm asking is for a little respect when you come home. Hey, baby, just a little when you get home.
But all I'm asking is for a little respect when I come home. Ooh, yeah, now. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, now.
That's what anybody wants. A little respect when I come home. That's all they need. I mean, it's Aretha Franklin. One of the all-time great songs. And then it's originally done by Otis Redding. And he just wants a little respect, too. You know, I always thought it was like a female empowering song, which it is whenever she puts it out there. But then Otis Redding, you know, it's about the man, you know, that's being disrespected. He wants a little respect, too. So who knew he wrote it and does a great... Otis Redding's one of the all-time greats, too. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with him either. So there you go. 3 songs that you probably possibly didn't know were cover songs. Gave you both versions, and now I'm going to give you 3 more. But at this time, we're going to go the other way. I'm going to play the original, and then I'm going to play the remake. And it's songs where I love the original, but then the remake, I didn't, like I said, I didn't necessarily like it better, but I didn't like it less. I mean, it's right up there with it. So let's just jump right now. We got Sweet, The Sweet. Some people call it Sweet, some's The Sweet. I think they changed their name somewhere and changed their name somewhere in there in the whole mix. But Ballroom Blitz, great song. Been a lot of different versions of it. You know, there's in Wayne's World of Tia Carey and Tia. But anyway, then Crocus has a great version of it. I was a big fan of Crocus, still am a big fan of Crocus. But in the early '80s there, you know, you had they came out with a version of American Woman. But guess who? Guess who's one of my favorites? And I love their version of American Woman. And then you know, I got Middle Rendezvous and One Vice at a Time. You know, Bedside Radio, and I'm a big fan of Crocus. Back in the day, and then when they came out with the album The Blitz, and they put on Ballroom Blitz, it only made sense to do that. And so here's these 2 songs back to back.
Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Yeah. Mick?
Okay.
All right, fellas. Let's go!
Oh, I see a man in the back. As a matter of fact, his eyes are as red as the sun. And the girl in the corner, let no one ignore her, 'cause she thinks she's the passionate one.
Oh, yeah, it's like lightning. Let's go! the it's like lightning. Everybody was fighting, and the music was soothing, and they all stopped moving.
Yeah, yeah. A little German came out of him right there. It's a German band. But, no, it's actually Sweden band. Switzerland? Sweden? I think it's Sweden. But, anyway, the Sweet, love them. They should have been a lot bigger in America. They're huge over across the pond. And then Crocus, they had a good name there in the 80s. I actually got to see them on their last tour here on the Monsters Rock Cruise. They did a few different shows. And they still sound great. I got some of the original, or not, probably not the original lineup, but the popular lineup in the 80s. Anyway, great band. A lot of great stuff out there. Big, huge catalog of stuff. So I really recommend them, both bands. So now we're going to do somebody. Well, you got Led Zeppelin. Good Times, Bad Times. Nobody said it better than that. Good Times, Bad Times is all come. I mean, Led Zeppelin. Who am I going to put Led Zeppelin up against? I mean, they are like a lot of people consider them the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I mean, and there's arguments for that. I mean, and Good Times, Bad Times is just one of those powerful rocking songs. And then I heard Godsmack, of all bands, they did a version of it, and they did a great version of it. Sully sings it fantastically, and I remember I think I was out at Rocklahoma, and we was riding around, and it come on the radio, and listened to it there, and I'm sure I heard it before then, probably, but I can remember riding to the venue or whatever, and listen to a little Godsmack do Good Times, Bad Times, thinking, man, this is a killer version of it. So let's put those two back to back and see what you think about them.
What it means is to be a man. Now I've reached that age, I've tried to do all those things the best I can. No, my share. When a woman left home for a blind man, and I still don't seem to care. Yeah! A couple of days before she was rid of me. She swore to share when a woman left home for a blind man, and I still don't seem to care. I know what it means to be alone. I sure do wish that I was yours.
John Bonham, man, he was just talk about greatest of all time. I mean, you can argue, the different ones, but John Bonham's always going to be in the argument. Man, then of course, Plant, Page, they're on, and John Paul Jones don't get enough credit. Such an amazing player, and Godsmack, man, they come through on it. I mean, the music's there. I mean, they do an excellent job. I've seen Godsmack in concert. I mean, they're fantastic in concert. Both bands, recommend them highly. But now we're getting ready to go into one of my favorite songs, and definitely one of my top favorite cover songs. Talking about Blind Faith, doing Can't Find My Way Home. The lyrics, I mean, and that's one of your first supergroups, Blind Faith. You had Eric Clapton, you had Steve Winwood in there, and it just... just the musicianship and the lyrics and the way they come across on it, just excellent. And then a band called House of Lords. They came from a band called Jafria. Jafria had like a hit and all that, and then Greg Jafria kind of stepped back. I think he used to play with Angel at one time, a band from the 70s, glam band that's supposed to kind of rival Kiss, but never did quite do it. But he got his fortune from he's one in the slot machines in Vegas, plays the music. He came up with that and made a fortune off of that. And I kind of stepped away, and I guess probably no regrets. I don't hear much about him, but then it kind of turned into House of Lords. Gene Simmons from Kiss, he had his own label at the time, and that's one of the bands he put on there, and they changed their name to House of Lords, and they've stuck together. And I mean, but House of Lords, the vocals, the production, the musicianship, they just kill this song. It just such a great song, and this is one of the songs where I go back and forth. I mean, I love the original, but man, House of Lords, they just really, really bring it. And let's go ahead and jump into that and see what you think about all.
And I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Can't find my way home, and I can't find my way home. Come down on your own and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. Come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. Hustling got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. But I'm near the end and I just ain't got the time, Lord. When I'm wasted and I can't find my way home.
Oh, there you go. I mean, I'm not giving enough, give it justice. I mean, you just gotta go check them out. And House of Lords has got a lot of good stuff out there. So yeah, really, really highly recommend House of Lords, and of course Blind Faith. I mean, they're the first super group probably. So yeah, go check those out. Great versions of both. It's covering it all up, and now we're going to go ahead and you're probably wondering, got to get pumped up. I hear Bruce down there. Bruce is getting pumped up. And when you get pumped up, you put on Dio, Holy Diver, and then you're like, Holy Diver, you know, jump. Talks about the tiger. When he talks about the tiger, you talk about Survivor, the ultimate pump you up song. So what happens if you put old Dio Survivor together? You got the Dio Survivor and you got the Holy Tiger. So let's just give you a little bit of that.
Don't lose your grip on
Oh, gotta get away. Yeah, you holy tiger right there. There's more to the video. You can go look it up. Holy Dio Survivor, Holy Tiger. And I mean, what can I say about that? I mean, Dio, he's one of the greatest of all times. I miss him. I got lucky enough to see him in heaven and hell before he passed away, and he never missed a step. I mean, all up to the end, he's still one of the greats. And then I can say about Survivor, saw them in concert, and you forget how many songs they got that you know. I mean, how many top 10 hits they had, how many top 20 hits they had, and they're just such great songwriters there. And then you little Rocky in there, Rocky 3, one of the greatest Rockies movie of all time, one of the greatest movies of all time. And so there we are. You was wondering where everything else was. It was right here on the other side. So keep on looking on the other side for everything else. Went a little bit over the 30-minute mark. I didn't plan on it. That's why I went and cut it short. I try to keep it at least around a 30-minute mark. There won't be no show next week, or if there is, it'll be something I throw together real quick, put out on like a Monday, because I fly out Tuesday, and I'll be over in Rock Island, not to be confused with Epstein's Island. It's actually Florida Keys, Key West. So it's going to be a great time there. Get out of this cold, get into some sunshine, get some vitamin D, and some great music. Going to see people like Mr. Big and Night Ranger and Winger and Wigwam and I might throw a little something with the side bands. There's a lot of side bands going on and stuff. I was looking at them, and I might take a quick check on them, and maybe I'll throw something together if I get a chance and put something out on Monday, just a little quick one or something. But until the next time, hey, keep looking on the other side. That's where everything else could be. And until the next time, I'll see you on the other side.